How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is episode 10 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Hills of Tuscany. And where we last left off, we ended up getting really far on the two properties that we ended up purchasing. They were full of trees. We ended up ripping them all down. We plowed out the two fields that are going to take their place. We ended up picking up all the stones. We got all those delivered over to the lime quarry. We also seeded everything, and all while it was just raging snowing out. It was crazy. It has been a long winter, but with very little snow that's actually stuck. It's just kind of frosted over and then gone away. So thankfully it hasn't been too bad. It allowed me to be able to actually do the planting when I did, because if the ground was any firmer, there was no way I was going to get to planting. But as you can see, the skies have cleared. It's starting to warm up. We are finally into spring, and it's all looking good from here. So what do we got going on in this episode? Well, I've been kind of doing some inventory here at the farm, and I don't have any contract work that needs to be done just yet. So I'm trying to figure out things that, one, keep myself busy, but at the same time to better the farm and to make me more productive. And one of the things I think I can get away with and do right now is kind of take a look at all the things I have here at the farm and decide whether or not I need them, whether or not I think I'm going to actually have use for them, and either sell them off or upgrade them to some kind of bigger, better equipment. And the very first thing that I can do is this, the little lime and fertilizer spreader that I have here. It's old and it needs to be done away with. It works good, it's solid, but there's better out there, and I think that it's time that this thing just went the way of the dodo and left the farm here. So I am going to go ahead and grab my tractor. It was right over here. You know what? Let's take the little Massey today. Let's go ahead and take that. We'll take the Massey, and then we'll run over, get this over to the shop, and just sell this off, and then we will buy something in its place, because the two fields, the two properties that we now have, they need to be limed and fertilized. So we can take care of that real fast and get that all done and over with. Oh, helps if I can line this up properly. There we go. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the shop, and I will cut us back in as soon as we get there. So we are approaching the shop here. I'm going to go ahead and pull in, see how much we're going to get out of this Braidel spreader here. Pull in right here. This has certainly seen its time in its use. Go ahead and open that. Okay, so let's park here. So they're going to offer me $27,000 in its current state. Let's go ahead and repair, repaint. Now almost $40,000. So that's actually going to go a fair way to my next bit of equipment. So let's go ahead and sell that off. You know what? We'll repair the weight as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this back out. Stop right here. And now I'm going to go ahead and purchase a replacement. We'll see you in here. So we have us here a big upgrade. I spent a bit of coin on it. I probably shouldn't have, but when everything's said and done, it's going to get a lot of use, and it's going to be a huge upgrade, like I said. And there it is. This is the Amazon spreader, and this thing not only will do lime, but this one will also do fertilizer as well. So we'll be able to get everything that the Braidel could do, except it's got a bigger tub and a wider working width. So best of both worlds there. Let's go ahead and hook up to it. And then what I need to do is I'm going to use the forklift over here to load some lime because we have to go ahead and lime both of the new fields. So we're going to come over here. Got all this lime ready for us. Come on now. Alright, let's try that one more time. Huh. Normally you can hook these. Alright, well, some reason it's just not working out for me today. So let's go ahead and do this another way. There we go. Just take this over. There we go. And this will work just fine. So let's see. Well, we'll probably, again, start with the property in the east because it's just over the hill over there. And then we will make our way over to the western property to get that one all limed. Oh, am I not going to be able to get this one because it's tipped? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I do need the forklift again. Let's try this one more time. No, come on. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Got all the lime in there now, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, now, like I said before, we're going to head over to the eastern property and then to the west. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, 6,000. That should be enough lime. It's not a huge property over there. Alright, so like I said, I'll go ahead and cut us in as soon as we get there. So I'm approaching the field over here. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. This will be really nice. I'll be able to spread out lime out to 42 meters. Unlike before, I think it was only 18 with the Bradle. Wait, what? What are these doing here? Well, I think somebody's playing a really cruel joke on me. Huh. Well, since I'm over here, let's go ahead and just do this real quick. Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened here. So recently there was an update to the map. I updated it because it didn't require a new save game, and I wonder if it just brought back some of the trees and stuff that either didn't get fully cleared off or whatever the case may be. So, I'll have to just come back and clear those out. Not a huge deal. Certainly worse things that could have happened. At least it kept the fields here. So look at how quick and easy this was. Pretty much 2 passes and the whole field is limed. Not a big deal at all. That I like a lot. So now what I need to do is, let's hop back off onto the trail. Gonna head back to the store because we gotta have we've got to take all those. Actually, ooh, no, you know what, we're actually gonna go to the second field, to the western property, because if this happened here, oh man, I hate to think what happened at the other one. Alright, well, I will go ahead and cut us out and cut us back in as soon as we get there, and let's keep our fingers crossed that there's not a whole bunch of new trees that have just regrown overnight. We'll see you over there. So we are just around the corner from the property, and I am afraid to look up. Okay. Still looks, well, there's some here. Well, at least one. Well, only looks like the one. Looks like the rest of them, I wonder why that happened. I wonder why there's way more over at the other field than there is here. Weird. There we go. Okay, well, so I guess what I could do is lease out probably just a wood chipper of some kind of stump grinder, and I mean collect on at least a little bit of that. I mean, it shouldn't be there, but it is, and I might as well just go ahead and take advantage of it. So yeah, I'll just grinded up some wood chips real quick, and then I'll get back to doing what I was doing here with the liming and fertilizing. We'll see y'all in a little bit. So I went ahead and picked up the wood chipper as well as a trailer, just leased the both of them out. Not a huge cost, I think it was like $3,000, but this will be able to get these out really, really fast, and won't have to worry about much after this. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. We'll drop that down, fire that up. Yeah, so it's not going to produce a ton of wood chips or anything like that, but it's going to be a little bit. And hopefully after this it'll be all said and done. Won't have to deal with this anymore. So I think this and the one over there are the only two left in this field. Okay, there's that one. There we go. Looks like all of them have been taken care of. Shouldn't have to worry about anything else. Just let me see real quick. I meant to check. Grass is growing and it needs to be rolled. So that's something else I need to do as well. So at this point now, I can head over to the other field and take care of the tree there. I will meet you over there. So I'm approaching the western field here. Let's go ahead and cut down this tree. I think this is the only one that we had to worry about. There we go. Let's take one quick drive through just to double check. Certainly looks like we are good to go from here. So I am going to go ahead and sell off what we have here. 35,000 liters of wood chips. I'm not going to make a whole ton of money, but it's certainly not going to be nothing. So I will meet you over there once we get to the sell point. Alright, so we're here at the sell point. Now, before I sell this all off, I'm kind of having second thoughts regarding selling all this off. It doesn't feel right to me to just go ahead and basically get paid again for product that I've already gotten paid for. It just feels icky is probably the best way. I just don't feel right about it. So I'm going to go ahead and just sell off about $4,000 worth. That's to recover the cost of the lease for the trailer and for the chipper. And then I'll return the lease, both leases, and just go from there kind of thing. That way won't have to have that kind of nasty feeling, but I won't be out money either. So looking for 175,315 I think it was. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it was just about $4,000 for the leasing cost of these. So at this point, let's go ahead and return the leases. Trailer. Gone. Gone. Perfect. So now all the wood chips that were there are no longer in my control. They're no longer, needing me to act upon them. So they're just gone. They're just going to hang out in limbo from now on, I guess. But, I do feel a lot better about doing it that way rather than just getting all that product for no reason whatsoever. So let's go ahead and do that. Now let's load up this last pallet of fertilizer, and then we will... Actually, you know what? This will probably be enough fertilizer for those two small fields. Be really shocked if it wasn't. Yeah, I think this will be plenty. So let's go ahead and fertilize the eastern field first. We'll see you over there. So as you can see, I'm here on the eastern field. I'm going to go ahead and fertilize this. So that way we're going to get the maximum yield. Well, almost maximum because I still have to roll this. But gets me one step closer to a maximum yield. Let's go ahead and get this all taken care of. There we go. That is all fertilized. That should say perfect on both. Yes. So this will get us the maximum yield of grass for these two fields. Very, very nice. So at this point, need to head out west. See you over there. Alright, we're approaching the western field here, and we are going to go ahead and fertilize, get this all taken care of, and then should be good to go from there. So let's go ahead and turn that on. Want to see exactly where I'm getting this all out to. And there we go. Perfect. So now if we take a look at this one, again, same thing. Look at that. Perfect and perfect. The only thing that needs to happen now is rolling. So at this point, let's go ahead and drive back to the farm. We'll empty out all the fertilizer that we have here. We'll stack it up on the shelves, and then we can put away the spreader here. And then we can deal with the next set of equipment that we need to think about upgrading. Because at this point, like I said, there's a lot of equipment either I'm not going to use or it's not going to be used to its fullest potential with the equipment that I have. Like, for example, the Bradle. If I were to continue to use it, it'd just be inefficient. And as you can see, this thing holds more product and has a much larger working width, holds fertilizer and lime. I don't have to worry about only having something that does lime, which is what the Bradle was. I'm sorry, not the Bradle. The Bradle could do both, but it could only do it up to 18 meters. So I wasn't able to do as much as quickly. This, I was able to do both fields super fast and don't have to worry about, anything else. So, like I said, I'll go ahead and cut us out here, and I will cut us back in as soon as I get back to the farm. Alright, so we are back here at the farm. I unloaded all the fertilizer, put it right next to the shed there, and we are going to park this right in the shed right here. So right about there ought to be just fine. There we go. Perfect. And there's the fertilizer, so I'm going to go ahead and load that on top of the shelves on the racking over there. Let's go ahead and park this. There we go. See, so it looks like I can stack right up there with the other one. Like that. Ooh, these are a little bit wide. Go. And that out as wide as it'll go. Perfect. Got them hooked in. Oh. Perfect. Okay. So those are tucked away. Oh, Easy, easy. Okay. So now I have to determine what it is I want to stay and what it is I want to go. And I think this trailer, although I just got it, I think it can go the baler, the bale loader. So I think I have my eyes set on a different bale and bale loader. And I think maybe one of my tractors? Actually, you know what? I'm thinking both of these tractors. The Fendt and the Buer. The reason I'm thinking the Fendt is I have a telehandler. Why do I need a front loader? I can't think of a reason why I would need it. So it seems like just an extra set of equipment that, yeah, could double up as, extra, extra tractor around the farm, but I've got the Massey and I've got the Valtra, and those have way more power than either one of these. Like this, I could use as a little carting wagon or a carter around the farm here, but I'm not going to use it, and I would rather get the money for it so I can actually do stuff with it. So, all right, that's what I'm going to do. Yep. I've decided. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this little Buer, and I'm going to go ahead and take that trailer in the corner there. I think I'll then use the other one to kind of cart things back and forth with the baler and bale trailer. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Because in the end, I think I can get better equipment than what I have right now. I think I kind of bought some of this stuff in the heat of the moment, in the rush. But, alright, so let me go ahead and get up to the shop. I will meet you up there. Alright, I am here at the shop. I have brought everything up here, as you can see. Everything I wanted to get rid of, at least. So let's go ahead and sell off this stuff here and see what we get. So, repair, repaint. 55,000, almost 50... Or I'm sorry, 50,500. Almost 600. That's not bad for that. Let's see. Repair, repaint. 34,000. Okay, okay. Okay, so almost 100K just on that stuff there. Now, what about this here? Let's see what this tells us. Stop here. So 8,000 for that. $4,300. Ooh, 83,400. Okay. And 114,690. So that's not bad. So now we're up to $300,000, $330,000. That's pretty good. So now let's see. The fields for the most part are done. They just need to be rolled. I'm gonna head back to the main farm and see what needs to be done around there. We'll see you over there. Alright, I'm back here at the farm, and I just got a call from my buddy there over at the vineyards, and might be something going on down at the entrance to the valley. I hear there's a big car accident, and they're kind of panicking right now because there's nothing that they can do to kind of fix it up. I'm actually going to get on the phone with him, kind of get as much details as I can, and then yeah, just kind of figure out what's going on. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I just got off the phone with him, and turns out there is a nasty accident that's leading in and out of the valley here. There's one road that leads in and out of the valley, and it's completely blocked off. There's no traffic getting in, no traffic getting out. And from what I understand, the accident is so bad that the crew can't even get to the main blockage because of some stuff that's going on down the way in the valley road. So like in the mountain pass road, it make a lot more sense in a little bit just how the design is. So they have uh, a news report, and they showed a map of kind of the blockage, and it's right here in this valley road. So over here on the east side is the mountain pass that lead into the valley, and you can see just how all the cars are just completely have this completely in chaos. And turns out that the main wrecker crew is out on calls several towns away. They're going to take hours before they're even done doing their thing. So there's nothing that anybody can do. They have a one semi on the scene to be able to try and take vehicles out, but they can't get everything all separated. It's just all like smashed together. It's just real gnarly scene. So I was talking to him. I got on the phone with a couple of people here in town and offered to help out, and they said absolutely, we'll take whatever help we can get, because we've got to get this mountain road pass open. Without it, there's no traffic coming in, no traffic going out. We've got to get it open. So I told them that I have a telehandler. I might be able to help them out. I don't know, depending on how bad it is. I haven't seen it up until this point. So let's kind of, kind of play it by ear. But they also mentioned how they would be able to pay me for helping out. So that'll be kind of cool. But didn't really discuss much of a payment. So who knows what I'll get. So I'm going to take my telehandler over to the scene of the accident and just kind of, assess how things are going. Now, they did mention that even though it does look like a really bad accident, nobody died, nobody got hurt, just a lot of bumps and bruises and things like that. It's amazing how cars can cope with traffic collisions nowadays. They take most of the impact away from the person and just kind of push it out around you. It's incredible technology. But like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive over to the scene of the accident. You can actually see the mountain pass road, how the mountains just kind of split off. The road just follows straight ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out here. I will bring us back in as soon as I make it over there. See you in a bit. Alright, well, you can kind of see the accident coming into the view there in the distance. And that, oh wow, that looks really, really bad. Wow, I wasn't expecting this. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. But, wow, it's kind of a shocker how nobody did. Let's see how it looks once we get over there. So yeah, they said they had a big flatbed on scene that we can use to kind of take the cars away, but they had nothing to really load them up with. Some of them may start, most of them won't, because they're just, whoa. Oh, okay. That's a pretty gnarly accident. Like, wow. Oh, there's one back here. Two big rigs. You got a couple of trucks. Looks like at least a couple rollovers. Wow, that's... How is everybody okay after this? Well, I did talk to the township here, and they said that all these cars are getting written off, so I don't have to use kid gloves or anything like that. Just get them out of the way so they can reopen the road. So let's go ahead and start working on that. Let's see. Like I said, some of these might be able to start up again. Some of them won't. Just gonna have to wait and see. Oof. Alright, let's see if this will start. There we go. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and load this on. Okay. Got one. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see about this. No. I don't think we're going to get this one fired back up. It looked like this one barely fired up to begin with. Alright, well. Let's see if we can get it up on the trailer here. Okay. Partially on the trailer. Okay. Think that'll work. Alright, well, let's go ahead and hop in the semi-truck here, and we will take these down to the scrapyard to be able to get them recycled, because, like I said, they're completely done. Like, insurance is going to pay everything out as they need to, and go from there, so I will meet you down there with the first load. Alright, we have delivered the... Alright, so we've delivered the first load of cars up here to the... Alright, so we've delivered the first load of cars to the scrapyard. We're going to go ahead and go get the rest of the cars, bring them up here. Just going to park them around the side for right now, and they'll decide what they want to do with them at a later date. So let's go ahead and hop in the truck here. Let's find us a place to turn around and go get the next load. We'll see you over there. So I'm back here at the scene of the accident. Let's go ahead and hop in. Well, let's open that back up. Now let's see what we can get out next. I wonder if we'll be able to get that van started. Let's see. Park that there. If we can get it started. Yes. Alright, perfect. Oh, man. That's just brutal, brutal. There we go. Might only be able to fit this van on here. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and shut that off. And we'll get this van over there. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, as you can see, we got that big van delivered. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Alright, back here at this accident. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Turn that off. Now, I'm fairly confident that these semi-trucks will fire back up. They basically look like they jackknifed. I'm not seeing any huge damage. Maybe to the grappling mechanism down here under the chassis of the trailers. Maybe there's some damage there, but I won't know until here in a little bit. So let's go ahead. Let's get these out of here. I'm just going to toss that yellow truck out of the way so we can get to that beige. There we go. Now I'm guessing the yellow one probably will not start after that. Come on now. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and load this one up. There we go. Now let's get this big yellow one loaded. Oh. Pallet forks are not meant to lift cars, but they will work in a pinch. We'll just have to go real slow. There we go. Get everything all buckled in. All right, let's get this load. We'll see you over there. All right, got this load. We got one more truck that's waiting behind all the big rigs. And then, like I said, I'm pretty certain the big rigs will fire up on their own. Like I said, they just looked like they were jackknifed. They didn't look like they have tons of damage to them. So here's hoping we'll be able to just get them out of the way. Won't have to get any special equipment or anything like that. So I will meet you back over there. Alright, we've made it back here. Let's check that car that got twisted up in the back. This one doesn't look to be too bad. Fires up. Nice. It's not bound in anything. Just kind of in the bushes here. There we go. We'll call that a nice little W. Let's go ahead and lock this down. Alright. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and ship this over to the storage yard. The scrap yard. We'll see you over there. Alright, we are here, and now all we have to deal with are the last two semi-trucks. Now let's see if we can get these. Oh, see, this one's likely pinned up against a tree. Let's try this one. There it goes. Okay, perfect. Now can we get this unbound? Yeah, okay. Alright, success for one. Alright, let's try the other one. This one's a bit older, so this one, ugh. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, okay. Let's see. I pull away. Straighten out first. Alright, now let's kind of assess the damage on these two, because these ones are the ones where I was confident they're going to fire up, but are they going to be safe to drive? I mean, looks okay. Well, we got the road officially cleared, so let's turn that off. And we'll take this out to the scrapyard first, and then we'll come back and get the other one. So we'll meet you over there. Alright, as you can see, made it up here with both the semis. Got the truck unloaded, and now gotta go get the last semi, and everything will be like it once was. Should be good to go. We'll meet you over there. Alright, we're back over here. Let's get this thing fired back up. Oh yeah, fired up clean this time. Let's get this turned around. Alright, perfect. Seems to be driving okay. Definitely doesn't feel 100%, but should make it there just fine. So, cut us back in as soon as we get there. Alright, we are approaching with the last truck. Here we go. Fall to the side. Perfect. Wow, that was a pretty gnarly wreck right there. It got 6 individual cars, 2 big semis. That's a lot to go through. That's yeah, I can see why they were having such a hard time with that particular wreck, and especially considering that the wrecking crew is stuck on the other side of the pass and, you know, not able to get out here for quite some time. They needed to get that back open. So yeah, that's awesome. Now that that's all taken care of, I'm going to make a few phone calls and be able to see just what I can expect for all this work. So we'll see you when I'm done making those calls. All right, so I just got off the phone and they gave me $20,000 to do all that work, to get everything cleared out, brought over here. That is essentially what it was going to cost them to get everybody out here to do everything they had to do. That's what it was going to cost the city. And they just gave it to me. And that's amazing. I'm thrilled about that. But yeah, I mean, we got a lot accomplished today. We ended up getting the fields done. We got a couple of new pieces of equipment, got some old equipment gotten rid of, and we helped the town out significantly. So that's, I think, a good place to leave it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. The show's great. Wow, let's try that again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.